In the United States of America today, one birth in every 691 produces a Down syndrome child. Those numbers may be about to change. A new test, Materna T21, developed by a biotech company in San Diego, now gives us a brand new test with an astounding success rate that tells us when a woman is carrying a fetus with an extra chromosome 21. This extra chromosome 21 tells us that she is in all likelihood carrying a Down syndrome child, and it is effective 10 weeks into pregnancy. Previously, you had to wait until the second trimester through amniocentesis, which is more invasive and somewhat problematic, even risky in some ways. And you would have a success rate of about 95% in telling a woman if she was carrying a Down syndrome child. Well, with the new test, she now has a 98.6 chance of finding out for certain if that is so, and in a much earlier way. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Or a little bit of both? Well, a lot of people are heralding it as a tremendous new benefit to the people who are so concerned about birth and so concerned about carrying a child who has Down syndrome. People are saying this is a tremendously progressive step. It gives us more choices. And choices, isn't that what we want more of? We want more choices to be able to make informed decisions. I can certainly understand that. However, what it also does, it falls us and brings us into the category of what I would call TMI. TMI, too much information. Yes, we like to think that we're God. We like to play God, but we are not God. It's a very difficult thing to say, but sometimes it is better not to know. Speak to parents of Down syndrome children. They will tell you the joy. They will tell you the benefits to the family that that child brings to the family. No, it doesn't mean that they would have chosen to have a Down syndrome child. That is true. They may not have chosen. They may have been greatly disappointed, as are most mothers and parents who have a Down syndrome child. But afterwards, very, very few of them are sorry. Some of them may make choices. And another fact to consider, besides having this additional choice, is that sometimes, rarely, but sometimes, the test is wrong, and one could actually abort a child that is normal. That's also something to consider. And another thing to consider is that this is also a matter of law, Jewish law, and one needs to ask a reputable, competent rabbi before making such a decision. There's something that bothers me about Materna T21. Too much information, that's for sure. Question in law, go check it out. But it just feels like there's some things that we're just better off not knowing. Sometimes it can just take us a bit much further than we really, really want to and need to go. What do you think? Good test? Bad test? What does it do to us? Let us know. Certainly something to think about.